Y'all have to bear with me because I'm cracking up this morning. I have a video that's going viral, and I have been cussed out in like 3 different languages, and somebody just told me that I terrify them. I think that's so funny. So it goes without saying, I've been doing this job for 10 years now. About 4 years ago, I started recording the behind the scenes and putting them, I actually started putting them on TikTok first, and then I've gradually moved over to Facebook. Total, I have about 2 million followers online, which is really, really cool, but it comes with a lot of hate. I just kind of laugh at the hate because I know that people just don't understand what they're seeing. So I've made it my goal this year to post more of these slowed down videos. This is the Froggy pose. I do currently have a Froggy pose going viral right now. This little girl, she's a tiny little baby. She gave me a little bit of feedback. This guy's giving me a little bit of feedback too. But this video is its normal speed. You can see that I'm going at baby's pace. What I'm doing is trying to straighten his fingers while getting his head rotated back toward me. Some babies tend to favor one side of their head. Normally, it's the side that their placenta was on and they got to snuggle it like a pillow. You can often find that that is the side that they do better if they're breastfeeding on. So it's just a comfort thing for baby. It is something that I notice in studio when I'm working with these babies. But you can see that I am being gentle. Baby is not upset with me. And if baby does get upset with me, I do take my time to calm baby down. Parents entrust me with their brand new baby. These entire sessions, I am explaining every single thing that I am doing with a newborn. And if they have additional questions, guys, I answer those questions. It is so important for me to have parents that feel comfortable when they're in my studio. Having a baby, especially if it's your first child, can make you so anxious. I mean, you don't know what you're doing. I remember when I had my first child, I was in Nebraska. My closest family was 17 hours away, and they just handed me this baby, and it's like, they immediately assumed that I would be able to care for this baby. I was scared to death. Did I do it? Absolutely. She is a thriving 9-year-old. But it was so scary, and I keep that in mind when parents come to my studio. I do not take for granted that often I am the first stop that they make or the first step that they take outside of their home as a full family. And sometimes I'm the first step that they take outside of their home as a full family dressed in clothes, like normal clothes for photos, not just PJs, because I know when I went to the doctor's office, I was going in my comfy clothes. But this little guy was so comfortable and so sweet. I did go ahead and get what I call my safety shot. So that's what you saw me take, were safety shot images. That means I'm happy with the pose that he's in. Ideally, I would love to see his toes, but he just was not giving me his toes when I first went to pose him. So I let him settle into the pose. I got a shot that I'm happy with. If he wouldn't let me pull up his toes, then I'm okay with that. And no, I don't pull up by his toes. I actually take my finger and hook it behind baby's heel and kind of pull it up. That's what you see me doing here. So that way it rests along baby's elbow. This just helps ensure that baby's stable. While I don't take my hand off of baby, I definitely want to make sure that he is stable. You can see he went back to turning that head to the side that he likes, and that's okay. I'm not forcing him to turn it back. I'm going at his pace as I work with his legs. And it's just sometimes posing these living babies, they're not reborn dolls. Sometimes posing these little babies, it's like dominoes, and I mess with one piece and all the other pieces fall, and that's okay. I get so tickled. I know it's hard to fathom and that some people don't like these style of photos, but that's okay. You don't have to like the style of photos that I do. I've been doing this for 10 years. It comes with mixed reviews. I even have clients that reach out to me sometime, or prospective clients, and they'll be like, "Hey, Miss Emily, I want you to take my photos, but I want you to do them inside my house, laying on my bed." And I'm like, "Oh, that's great, but I don't do that type of photography. That's called lifestyle photography. And it would look like your grandma picked up my camera if I were to do that, because it's just not my genre of photography. I specialize in these posed newborns and fine art maternity. That is what I do. That's what I'm good at. I don't like stepping outside of that. I will refer somebody to a photographer that specializes in lifestyle. And and it's great that you love that style. I personally think that style is beautiful too. I have great friends that have wildly successful businesses doing lifestyle photography. I'm obsessed with each and every one of them. But as you can see, it did take a little bit of patience. He did let me get those toes up, which I think is so sweet. And I'm obsessed with this brown. I really, really, really like neutral colors. And here I am just being extra, extra, extra picky, trying to make sure that I can see all 5 of those sweet little toes. That looks good. You can see that he is nice and relaxed. So I am just checking that weight change just to make sure that it looks good. I also already have the top of baby's head from my previous images, so it was most important for me to shoot the bottom half, which is what I'm doing now with this sweet, 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 beautiful baby. That is all. I hope you enjoyed this slowed down video and my rambling, because that's what I'm good at. Bye.